Hello guys, DazMode Lab is here. Today I would like to discuss with you a situation when you have a relatively high-end system, something like dual 6990s plus CPU or other systems that required a lot of radiator power, but you might don't have a big case for that. Let's get it real. Most people don't run TJ11s or cube cases for $600, and probably one of the most widely used cases, something like 800D, 700D or half case. And I have an example here. So this is a 700D case, and let's assume that we need, let's say, quad radiator power to cool all our components in that. This case is perfect, and most of such cases perfect to put triple radiator on top and possibly single radiator on an exhaust, so we can get a quad, but everything gets pretty convoluted and doesn't look good, or you might have other obstacles that don't allow you to put this enough radiator inside. So what you do, and this is a common situation that you might have to consider external mounting. And external mounting not always look nice. Most often people put brackets on a side exhaust and mount radiator vertical manner, something like this, on the behind, and it's with fans and everything. It's not always look really nice. So obviously most people prefer to hide radiators inside of the case for the a little bit more cleaner look. So I researched the subject and tried to figure out what's the most neat way, so to speak, try to mount radiator outside but still preserve looks more or less in a nice way. And this is some product I come across. It's not new, but we never stocked it before. I never touched it in my hand, so I decided to try to get and see how it looks. So what I'm talking about, Koolance produces two parts that can create external cooling system, which is relatively looking nice. One of them is I have here. This is basically quad radiator shroud. Allows you to put quad radiator inside. You can remove bottom portion of it or run as is, and you have a bunch of holes on the corners so air can get in the shroud and you push it out. So let's say you don't have space here, or you have whatever reason you cannot put radiators here and you need to put it outside. So if you try to put quad on top, so it will be nicely fit within the length of the case. This is 800D, and it also will work with a half case, almost as good as here. Half case a little bit shorter. And the second part that you have is it's called the Quad Radiator Kit from Koolance again, and this is basically this kind of assembly that has comes with 4 Koolance fans, and you can use those as they supply. Really, this is just a mounting mechanism, or you can put your own fans, whatever you feel fancy. Whatever, I was talking about colored fans or high performance fans, as long as they're 25mm thickness. That's because of how this part is created. And you just screw radiator to this part, to the fans, and you get this assembly. They supply your radiator and this fan shroud together, so you have no choice. You have to go with the Koolance product here. Unfortunately, they don't sell this separate, which could be nice. And when you assemble whole thing, you just lower radiator portion inside of the shroud, and all assembly will be looks like this. Outside, you still run tubing on the back, but it's very little destruction, and entire build will look more or less like uniform system. And you see that's how the thing is look from the front of the case. So I think this is for people who try to make system looks relatively neat without stuff sticking around. This is probably would be the best bet that you can have on the market right now.